Hi, family. Back at you. It is African Osarenko joining you again live. Family, today I am talking about the assassination attempt against former President Donald Trump. Okay. And I'm going to read my disclaimer, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Okay. So, family, it came as a surprise when we all saw what occurred at former President Trump's rally. And it's never, a good thing. You don't want to see anybody hurt or anybody killed. That's not how, we should operate here in America. But unfortunately, that is the way we operate sometimes. But let me say, okay. So, moments after Donald Trump was shot at a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania on Saturday, I think it was the 13th, former President Donald Trump was seen with blood on his ear and cheek as he was rushed off the stage. Trump was in the middle of speaking when several shots rang out. He clasped his ear and ducked as the Secret Service agents surrounded him and telling him to get down, get down, get down. Another shot sounds and a woman screams. The FBI identified the shooter as Thomas Matthew Crooks, who was 20 years old from Bethel Park, Pennsylvania. Now, this young man was also reportedly a Trump supporter. The agency said that Crooks acted alone and that it is still actively investigating the young man's background, including working to gain access to his phone. So I think they're still trying to come up with much more information as to his motive, if he was a Trump supporter, and they're saying he worked alone, so there was no one else that they're looking at. The Secret Service is now facing serious questions and calls for congressional investigations over its handling of security around the rally. Now, when you hear this, you think about January 6th as well. Um, I mean, I'm not a Trump fan, but regardless to that, you don't want to see somebody killed and murdered, But you think about January 6th because during January 6th, the same thing happened. It was as though people were not, doing their job, what they were supposed to be doing. A former fire chief attending the rally with family was killed, as was the gunman. Two other people were critically wounded. An analysis of more than a dozen videos and photos from the scene of the Trump rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, as well as satellite imagery of the site, shows the shooter was able to get astonishingly close to the stage where the former president was speaking. Now, not only this being a former president, but this being a campaigning president, okay? And I'm told, regardless, that anybody attending Trump's rallies and stuff are screened. So it's not like you're coming in and you're just walking in, willy nilly, I guess. So I think a lot of people have a lot of questions. And a lot of questions are, or the main question is, how did this young man get into this rally with a loaded firearm? Now, people are speculating different things, and I'm not going to say that here because, YouTube, but I am going to say that I'm sure more information is going to come out, as the investigations continue, so that they can determine whatever happened or what went wrong. Okay. So, it is a very, very sad state that is occurring right now in America on so many levels. It's just unfathomable that you would see so much of this, so many of these horrible things that are happening to people. And like I said, I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm not a Biden supporter. So I don't support either party. Okay. But I just, the way it's just ridiculous. You have people that are attempting to take somebody's life. You know, I mean that's really repulsive. And that would be, I wouldn't care who it was. I would say that whether it was against Biden or Trump, it wouldn't matter. Just because you don't care for somebody or don't care for their opinions or their history or their political history, how they have you know engaged or interacted or treated unfairly Black people, I don't want to see anybody get murdered or killed because it's just not right. You know, um, but we are living in some really sad times now in America. And it is unfortunate that we are seeing these things unfold as we are seeing these things, and whether you're on the right or the left, it really does not matter. It's a matter of um, it's a matter of what's right and what's wrong. It's just a matter. It comes down to what's right and what's wrong, and it's just sad. It's just very sad. America is in a very deplorable condition right now. It really is. It's in a very deplorable condition, and there's no excuses. There's no excuses. America is spiraling down out of control, and if they don't get a hold of it, it's gonna be bad. So, family, it's not really a lot that I can say until more information comes out. As I said, some people are speculating other things. Whether it was really a hit or not, we don't know. We don't know. The media doesn't know. Black media doesn't know. And even law enforcement who are supposedly looking into the situation don't know right now either a whole lot, but they are investigating. You know, I think, family, this is the time that we have to really reflect. We have to really reflect, and we have to think about everything that is going on right now in America. It is unsafe for everybody in America. America has made, put other countries on the safety spectrum and do not uh, visit list. I'm just almost to America should be number one on that list. Okay, seriously, because it's just too bad here. It's just too many things going on now. You know, and as I said, I'm not advocating for either side because in this election, I don't see any great options. I really don't. And that's very sad as well. You know, um, but, family, we just have to keep our heads up. We have to continue to um, look ahead for the future. And, family, you got to make plans. You have to make plans on what you're going to do, whether you choose to remain in America or not. You're going to have to make plans because if you're not going to remain in America, you definitely got to make plans in order to be able to sustain and get out. But if you're not, if you're going to stay in America, then you definitely need to know what you need to do because I'm telling you, we're coming to a time where there's no return. We really are. we probably have already gotten there, just about. I mean, we're just around the corner from it. If we've not reached it, we are really uh, basically around the corner from it, because there are so many things going on here now that are just it's just too much. So I don't wish anybody hatred or anything. I'm not happy that this attempt was made on his life. And honestly, I mean, it is what it is. I just say that the main thing Black America needs to focus on is right now is self-preservation. Self-preservation, family. Self-preservation is what we have to work really focused on right now. I mean, because we are headed for some really dark times, very dark times. So, family, I thank you so much for coming in and watching my video. If you would please like, share, and subscribe, that would be wonderful. I would be so appreciative of you. And, family, just stay strong, stand tall, and prepare. Prepare for whatever decision you're going to be making for your family and for yourself. It's that time now, family. We are honestly living in the days of the Book of Revelations, and we're down the road, way down the road in that book. We're not just entering the street. We are in the street, down the road. We've been on the road for a minute, and we have to really understand that. All right, family. I thank you so much. I pray that the Most High will bless your lives and keep you safe, family, and just keep your head straight and, take care. All right? Thank you, family. Take care. Bye bye.